Mr. Mommar is a graduate of École Supérieure des Sciences Économiques et Commerciales Business School, Paris. He began his career in 1982 in Hewlett-Packard France's finance department. In 1984, he joined Total, serving in various downstream positions. He was named Vice President, Marketing at Total Senegal in 1985 and appointed Vice President, Retail Network and Consumers of Total in Africa in 1991. In 1995, Mommar became Chief Executive Officer of the marketing affiliate Total Cameroon and was subsequently named CEO of the marketing affiliate Total Kenya in 1997. In the year 2000, he was appointed Executive Vice President, Total East Africa and Indian Ocean in Total's refining and marketing business. From 2007 to 2011, he was Vice President, Aviation Fuel at Total Refining and Marketing. Mommar has been Senior Vice President, Africa and the Middle East at Total Marketing and Services since December 2011. In 2012, he was appointed to the Total Nigeria PLC board as Chairman. He was appointed to the Group Performance Management Committee in January 2012 and Chairman of the Group Diversity Council on the 1st of August 2015. Mr. Mommar is a husband and father of two strapping young boys. Today, as we send forth Mr. we not only celebrate a fine, calm and humble gentleman, we wish him well as he takes on higher responsibility as President, Total Marketing and Services, as well as member of the Executive Committee. We at Total Nigeria PLC congratulate Mr. Mommar on this appointment and are proud he is part of our great team. Some staff of Total Nigeria PLC have some things to say about Mr. Mommar.
When Mr. Nge took over as chairman of Total Nigeria, he had only recently been appointed head of Total Africa Middle East. So it was a big privilege for Total Nigeria to have the head of Africa be the chairman of Total Nigeria. But we were a bit worried as well, because it meant that we were at very close proximity with such an intelligent and powerful man. But very quickly after I took over, we realized that it was like winning the national lottery for Total Nigeria, because the man came with a wealth of knowledge and compassion. From a business perspective, he understood very quickly the potential of Total Nigeria as well as its limitations. And the limitations were the fact that we had HSEQ problems, we had truck efficiency problems, but the market was big. It took us only a strategy review meeting of 2 hours for him to identify with the solutions. And the solutions from the operations and HSEQ point was, we need to raise the standards. And raising the standards meant walking the walk, walking the talk. And he approved very quickly 200 brand new trucks for Total Nigeria. This hadn't been done before. Not only did he approve it, he expected quick implementation. Unfortunately, we couldn't go as fast as he can normally do, but we're almost there.
Mr. Nge is a very intelligent person, very smart, very sharp. There's no doubt about it. But this is not what is the most important thing for me. The most important thing for me is what he is doing for Africa. I think that man is passionate about Africa. Introducing the solar lamps in our perimeter. Initiating the Africa Startup Challenge shows really that what he wants for this continent is better culture, development, better opportunity for the young ones.
Mommar, our outgoing chairman, is an embodiment of professionalism and result-oriented chairman. And the best thing I will remember that has kept us today going and also making us to remain number one in the industry is the fact that he introduced from nowhere what we call AAA, agility, audacity, and acceleration. It involves all the divisions, it involves all the whole company. It makes including safety, it makes everybody focused. AAA today has made us to remain the leader in the industry. It has made us also to be aware that we cannot do our business without being safety conscious.
Main initiatives of Mommar for Total Nigeria, and mainly the creation of the specialties division. That's why we are here today, and all the team of specialties are working in order for having the focus that he wanted to have on the specialties product, including lubricants. One more thing is the ELF brand that he wanted that we launch in Nigeria. We are doing it now, and I am sure that we will come in few months with positive results.
In terms of human resources, what I would say as Mommar achievement at Total Nigeria, well, for us, which is it's just in Nigeria, this also has cut across all the other African countries, is the Young Graduate Exchange Program. It's a program whereby young graduates who have been graduated from school for less than 3 years are actually sent to work in other African countries, giving them a huge amount of exposure, a huge amount of empowerment as well, because they're also taught things that they would ordinarily not learn in their own immediate environment.
This Young Graduate Exchange Program gives me a great opportunity for expressing myself in different areas, in different work environment and work cultures. So when I get started from Total Nigeria at the beginning, I was very happy because Total Nigeria is a very tough company, and the country also very tough as a major country in Africa as in oil industry. So I know that I will get a great experience here in Nigeria. I would like to thank Mr. Mommar for his brilliant idea of this Young Graduate Exchange Program.
During the reign of Mr. Mommar as a chairman of Total Nigeria PLC, I will put lubricants sales improvement as number one in terms of his achievement. A lot of improvements have been made, and as you know, lubricant is a major contributor to profitability.
For Total Nigeria, Operation 120% is one of our success stories, resulting in profitable growth and record lubricant volumes. The success of Operation 120% is linked to Monsieur Mommar's initiative on variable compensation scheme, which we actually tweaked a little and we adapted it to the local conditions. And what was the aim at? It was actually aimed at increasing the performance of the commercial teams. And also very important, Monsieur Mommar placed a lot of emphasis on individuals and not on systems, which are monotonous in nature. And with this, he brought a dream into reality.
Total Nigeria achieved remarkable safety performance thanks to Mr. Mommar's consistent dedication. For the first time, we achieved 0-3 and saw a 15% yearly decline in severe accidents and number of fatalities on our roads.
I thank our outgoing chairman for approving first this project, construction of Tank 5. This tank is an 80K tank for the aviation fuel. With this additional tank, which is about 7,000, 8,000 metric tons, it will really add much of our storage capacity and to be able to assist our colleagues in the aviation industry.
Mr. Mommar's tenure was very favorable in terms of expatriation for Total Nigeria. I got to go to South Africa on a kind of like a cross-posting for about 15 months. I got to work with colleagues from Paris, from Germany, from other countries that I never imagined that that I'll meet these people.
My first experience with the outgoing chairman, Mr. Mommar, was during the commissioning of Onibagbo Solar Station, when he came, and to my surprise, meeting him for the first time by then, he really showed a love, kindness, kind of humility, and so concerned about our welfare. He's a loving person, and when I heard that He's been promoted again for another higher responsibility. I was highly excited, and I wish him very well, because he always wishes us very well in our career too.
I've been to them for the past 35 years. They have made a positive impact in my life. They have developed me for having a policy to develop proper attendant to DS to dealer. No contemporary on that. No contemporary.
Good evening. I send my warm regards to the staff and management of Total Nigeria PLC. Mr. Mommar has been an inspiration to me on a personal note due to his dexterity and courage when it comes to making bold decisions. It is therefore no surprise he has broken so many boundaries in his professional career. Mr. Onge, I wish you great success now and in the future. Warm regards from Adeswa.
On behalf of the sales and marketing team, I would like to thank Monsieur Mommar for making us feel wanted. He made us feel needed. He gave us a lot of confidence, and he always listened to us. Monsieur Mommar is indeed a great leader and a true inspiration to us all. We wish him all the best in his new office.
As my chairman, I wish him a fantastic experience in his new position. I also wish him great success, not just for himself and family, because as he succeeds, we also succeed at Total Nigeria.
I wish him all the best in his new assignment as head of M&S.
I want to wish to Mommar that he becomes the CEO of Total Group. As he leaves, I would like to wish him well. I pray that he succeeds even more in his new position. My last word will be for him in French. Chairman, merci pour tout.
I can only wish him all the best for this new appointment, and I pray that God will continue to support him in all his endeavors in Jesus' name.
He's a gentleman, and we all like to wish him success. We have no doubt in our minds that he will be successful in his new career, but we like to pray for him, pray for his family, that God will continue to bless him and protect him and guide him in all his endeavors.
Thank you, Mommar, for coming. Thank you for being our chairman. And we also keep on praying for you, because wherever you have gone now, you have also given us equally another chairman of all chairmen, who is coming back for the second time to take over this, as the chairman of this subsidiary. And because you handed over to him, he handed over to you, and now you are going to hand over to him, I think we are in the best of hands to continue from where you stop. Thank you very much, and greetings to your family. Thank you for being part of Nigerian subsidiary.
Total Nigeria PLC congratulates Mr. Mommar on his new appointment and wish him well as he moves on to greater heights.